I still baited you out.
You usurped him.
It's fine, but are we live?
Doesn't matter. I have my victory.
Do you?
I have
You
my
really?
victory.
Hey, are we actually live?
Yes.
I need an answer. Okay. Hi, everybody, and welcome back, finally, to Embers by Daybreak, brought to you by Natural One RPG. We've been gone for about 2 weeks. Purely, first reason was because, stuff happens. Second reason was because school happens. And now we're finally here as I decided to neglect all my responsibilities in order to play D&D for a night.
Oh my god. Good choices. Good choices.
Exactly.
It's about time.
Hey.
Today we're going to be trying something new, and you're going to see this in a little bit. Unless, Marshall, you have it on screen right now. If you don't, great. If you do,
I have nothing.
great.
I currently have nothing.
Fantastic.
I have the
So you have no
normal.
idea what I'm
Everything
talking
looks the
about
same.
until later. All right. Real quick, just so I know, am I controlling the music?
Yes.
Cool.
You were the only one with control of the music.
I am finally in control. All right. And yes, where we last left
I'll
off.
give a quick sneak peek. Ah!
Where we last
Oh
left
my god,
off.
that was weird, wasn't it?
Right. The performers return back to the Ember ahead of their new prisoner Bertel, this strange charcoal-skinned tiefling man who's been the bane of most of their existence and the questionable retribution of one. Once there, they all had their respective little dream sequences. Nephra with his own little cloak daddy inside his head.
Cloak daddy.
I don't
know.
I've been
I
gone
don't
for a
wanna
little
know.
bit.
We gotta.
It's
I
how I
think we
wrote
need
it.
some R&D on that one.
It's how I wrote it in the notes.
Uh-huh.
Cloak daddy.
As
We're
far
gonna
as you
have to
know, it's his
workshop
canon
that.
name. Exactly.
Got it.
Petrichor had a vision of something she never experienced before, which was childhood love. And
Ballad.
Damn.
and I believe Terry had a little episode where she remembered something about her past. I might be thinking about another stream. I only half watched the last stream.
That's a statement right there.
Nevertheless, after they rested, Percival finally being free of the harpoon's curse, thanks to some aggressive head smashing by Arson.
Thank
And
you
so-
for letting me smash.
Exactly, and some misunderstanding from their fellow bunkmate.
Mhm.
I mean, that's fine.
Right. They all had a brief conversation with Vertel on the deck once he arrived. Captain Brand asked him for the story and could tell the performers that the information that they received about the ship with the yellow sails was indeed accurate, or they can trust it to be so, as Bertel was found out to be a company man, an organization in the Sona province of former continent of Saliska that's no longer there because the world destroyed itself.
But bump.
Bomb. Welcome back to our happy reality. And yes, where we last left off, the performers were about to set out in the sinker with one of the Silver Guard to go investigate this yellow ship.
Shit.
So you're all standing there on the deck. The captain has left you all alone,
Mhm.
and you are all looking at the Silver Guard who's tending to the sinker right now.
Oh, my old friend. Please just get us to where we need to go, bud.
I'm sorry.
I
I like the
can't.
idea of like
I
leaning
can't-
over
I
it, like
can't remember.
you can do it, buddy.
Come on, pal.
You can
I
do
believe
it.
in you. Clap your hands if you believe.
Boat oars just fly up.
He believes you believe.
Right? Someone off in the back. Kill it!
No!
Great sentience.
You see the man. You see the man next to you, the half elf male. You all somewhat know as Ryota. He was briefly mentioned the last time you guys were there. Looks at all of you. Yeah, whenever you guys are ready to go, we can set out.
Yeah, absolutely. I believe you.
Let's go.
And you all remember Albino is the one that's staying behind with Vertel as his guard.
Then, is any silver guard? What silver guard are coming with us?
You are getting Ryota.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought that was just a
Just Ryota.
ship hand. Just Rialta.
Just Ryota.
Got it.
Just Ryota.
Rialta Square Theater.
Just Ryota.
Oh my god.
But yes, he patiently waits your orders, especially since he's in the presence of two of the higher ups, the first mate of the Ember, the fourth blade of
The fourth
Silver Guard, and then a tiefling boy and a
couple of chuckle pups.
and Terry.
I mean, and
Terry, the illustriously pale-skinned Derekai, you all know and are okay with. So, what do you all do?
I say the little prayer to whatever god I believe in, and so I can get in this boat.
I mean, you tell me which god it is.
Reading.
I don't know
writing of
either
your
because
poem.
she doesn't believe in anything, so it's just someone guide this fucking boat.
Give me strength. Paylor.
Hey Lord.
Reading the. It's a little smart.
Good enough.
All right. Let's go. Let's get ourselves away.
All right. So you all go on the sinker, and you feel the sinking feeling in your stomachs as you're lowered down into the water. I've been gone for 2 weeks. I'm ready.
Yeah.
With that said, who is rowing the boat?
I will take up my honorary duties.
All right. Well, Arson has just decided that he's consistently on rowing duties now. That used to be part of my. Well, I guess that was David's thing. So I guess he decided when David went, he would take up the job.
Maybe he feels
was in your
guilty
will.
about it.
It was in his will.
It was
Yes.
because I didn't row.
If I had rowed
fell
harder.
because he rowed.
It's like Liam Neeson breaking down. Like I could have rowed more.
If I flip this switch 3 times, my family won't die. All right.
This healing word. 3 people.
Right. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring you back to our favorite little mini game here in Embers by Daybreak. Staying afloat on the sinker.
Bro, that
Yeah.
boat.
I need Nephra and Petrichor to roll athletics. checks.
Venom.
Come on!
Whatsoever.
Oh my god. He rowing this damn fucking boat everywhere. God damn it. Alright, what are we rowing? 20?
Yep.
Said athletics.
Yes.
11.
11. All right.
13.
13.
Mm,
Interesting.
it's a lucky number.
It is. All right. So, with 2 highs, I have to look that up. Here it is. It's been a while. It's been a while.
Wow.
We're back, baby.
We're
All
back.
right.
Welcome to the Stained podcast.
Right. Surprisingly, much to your immense surprise and gratefulness, the way to the ship seems uneventful and calm.
Oh, thank god. Just keep it this way. Just keep it this way.
So as you're all rowing, is there any pleasant conversation you want us to do? A little overview on what you're all trying to do.
I don't trust this situation at all, but I am doing it because Captain said so. Just putting that out there. I don't trust a lick of word of that tiefling, awful person. I don't know. I don't trust him and I hate him.
But if the captain trusts this Bertel fellow, and you trust the captain, I suppose by association.
Yes.
Granted, let's put it in perspective. She trusts the association he is a part of. So she trusts parts of his word. That does not mean that she inherently trusts what he will inevitably do. Or what his
What will he inevitably do, Percival?
It depends. She did not explicitly ask for his end goal, and therefore we do not know what his ultimate desire is. Now, potentially, yes, the captain may have certain belief that he did not, in fact, blow up the ship. If these statements about their ability to lie is to be held true, but she only believed that they can be trusted with information. So inherently does not prevent him from stating his goals or lying about his goals.
Just being an overall asshole.
So it is good to believe that this information could be relatively correct. That does not mean that there are not complications attached to it, right?
Valid.
It's the
Valid.
idea, think of it as, if I give you a dog, but that dog is diseased and will die in a matter of weeks. I have told you that I have presented you a dog that is currently alive, but just because I have not told you in the matter of weeks it is going to die, does not mean I have lied to you.
No, you just told the truth. This is a dog.
Why would you do that, though?
I would. Is a hypothetical.
Why wouldn't you just put down the dog immediately so it doesn't have to suffer? Why would you put it through the extra emotional pain of giving it a new owner that loves it a lot?
Arson, first I would like to preface that I would not actually do this. Second, that would be the humane thing to do, but I am hypothesizing how a person of ill intent can deceive you while not inherently lying.
Realtor just pipes up. I'm very confused right now, but I'm sure you all know what you're talking about.
To be fair, it is. At this point, it is less of your concern than it is ours.
Of course, Fourth Blade.
Mostly because it, as far as I know, currently does not affect your home ship at the moment.
Of course, Fourth Blade.
We'll hope it stays that way.
Of course, Fourth Blade.
Now it's just how many times can I get him to say that?
It seems like a brand of chivalry kind of spreads to every single ship that we come across. It could affect him eventually. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm all for keeping secrets. It's kind of my thing.
Trust me, I am a firm believer in what goes around comes around, and eventually, if he is truly anything nefarious, the wills of the universe will come to greet him one way or another.
Oh, so you're a believer in karma, Mr. Percival?
One way or another, I guess.
It's a bitch.
You could maybe make the claim that I have been a recipient of such a phenomenon, and therefore maybe have greater reason to at least believe in the basis of its theory.
Clap your hands if you believe.
Everybody clap your hands. Falls off the boat.
Yeah.
No, we will not cha-cha slide on this sinker.
Okay. I understand what you're saying. It makes sense. And I will trust in your mistrust of the Bertel fellow. Knowing that you still trust the captain who trusts Bertel, who trusts
Slightly trust Bertel.
To be fair, she trusts his word of information. She did not
Yes.
state if she trusts him as a person.
Exactly.
She trusts him as a member of the collective, not him as a person.
The company.
maybe inevitably we will reach a position in which she will state that she has full trust in him, in which case he will no longer be a prisoner. And when we reach that point, we will see what happens.
You will cross that bridge.
But I was under the impression that the issues you seem to have with him are more than just on an officiate level. I mean, I don't imagine he'll stop being who he is.
No.
No.
But inherently, I don't think anything will change who he is. But once he proves himself to either be trustworthy or innocent of the things that happened on the said blown-up ship, then we will, again, cross that bridge when we get there and likely be more inclined to believe in that trust.
You bring up a good point, actually. I wanted to really emphasize this. While I appreciate that you all got me back to our home ship safely, I would like to make a request in the future that A, you do not let me die, and B, please do not strap me to a large piece of wood.
Well, inevitably, when we can find a source of healing potions, I will very gladly get you conscious the next time.
Ideally, if we could have some sort of like flotation device that I could hang on to, or like
well, unfortunately, you would have to recall
really
that the
soft rabbit, something that I can hold.
A rat.
Unfortunately, at that period of time, our only ways of getting you across during any type of flotation device currently had number of holes in it.
Or me, and I was at the bottom of the sea.
Also a couple of holes in it.
Also a couple of holes in it.
My statement rings true.
Valid.
Okay.
So you would have to understand that we were stuck between a rock and a hard place.
We gave it our best. It was really scary, and we gave it our best.
You should believe the fact that this was not our first choice, but alas, our only choice.
Sorry for strapping to a board against your will.
Thank you for your apology. I appreciate it.
I was like, is something about to happen here? I was concerned for a moment. All right.
Oh, don't be.
All
good.
Anywho.
But as you all drift along, you pass by some of the boats around there, or ships, I'm sorry. Boats are significantly smaller. You're on a boat. Ships have more mass. As you are drifting between the ships here, you're noticing that above you, the day itself is very cloudy. There seems to be just an abundance of clouds. And if I can have you all make a perception check.
Mm-hmm.
This dice has not been good to me lately.
This would be survival.
Survival, got it. Let me get my mouse back up.
That's a little better.
18.
That would be better for me too. Unfortunately, it's not amazing though as a whole, but it might be.
Is it a natural one?
10. No, it was a 5, and I have a +5.
Funnily enough, it is actually just enough. So anybody with a roll to 10 or higher, as you all look up in the sky, it looks and smells like the prelude to rain.
Oh, the rain's coming in. I can feel it in my bones.
And you do hear Rialto next to you say, "Sky's gonna cry again."
Okay.
Looks like it reminds me of my days back in the bayou.
I fourth blade.
I fourth blade.
I'm sorry, my character from my Thursday campaign where I play essentially as a Louisiana native.
Oh my god.
Of the bayou. Comes back.
every so often.
Well, to be fair, that's not that character that sounds like. That's that character's dad that sounds like that.
Ah.
Be a fly on that wall.
Well, it's his impression of his dad, where it's like, "Oh, you wanna step down into bayou? The gators might get you down into bayou."
Oh my god. It's beautiful.
I love it.
But yeah. But as you all drift along, the sound of the ocean around you taking hold as you hear the waves slightly hit the side of the sinker. The sea salt hitting your nose is a common occurrence during your months here out at sea, but now it's even more prominent as you're so close to the shore, or not to the shore, to the surface. But as you continue forward, you do see that there's a break up ahead, where the ships are seemingly staying away from one another. As you continue forward with your rowing, just calmly and going, just almost enjoying the breeze. As I said, with your rolls, it's a very calm trip. A lot better than before. As you all drift down, you start smelling something pungent, something soft at first. It smells almost like someone left some driftwood out at sea for too long. As you keep going forward, it keeps becoming stronger and stronger. This sense, this strange odor. And then, as you keep going forward, you start hearing this. You start smelling the stench of rotten eggs, of other forms of decay. Arson.
Does anybody smell that?
Arson. At that time, you feel the glaive start getting just a little bit warmer. As you continue forward, in front of you, you start seeing little bumps in the water, as if a fish was coming up to try to capture a bug on the surface. You see them here,
No.
a bit to the right, a
No.
bit to the left.
No.
Then you see one little bubble drift past you. And you see 3 more.
No.
And then you see
The dragon turtle.
10 more.
No.
The more and more bubbles come by. You see a greenish tint to them.
No.
And as you're all looking down at these bubbles, you do hear the dagger next to you, Percival, say, "The fourth blade. Look." And as you all look, you see in front of you the yellow mast of this modest sailing ship. It doesn't look too big. It seems to only be a 2-deck ship. But that's not what grabs the majority of your attention at this point. What you do see, similarly to a couple days ago, on an eventful day in where you lost someone special, you see several columns of greenish sea foam arising from the water itself and going into the ship, as if curving over the deck. And you hear what sounds like the small sounds of combat. So,
To the boat!
2 of you are rowing. If you want to roll faster, you have to make me an athletics check.
We're going to roll faster?
Yeah, we're rowing.
We're rowing, boys. Oh, I didn't roll that well. Oh. Athletics. An 8.
An 8. 14. All right, even with 1 high is what you needed to get a little bit faster. You get closer, you're about 50 feet away from one of these seafoam columns. Now, the closer you are to it, you feel the smell of rotten flesh is starting intermingling with the other scents you're smelling. You hear the sounds of metal clashing with something solid hitting your ears more and more. But as you approach, what do you all do?
I'm just going to... So where is this sound coming from?
It seems to be coming from the deck. However, from your vantage point, you can't see anything on top of there.
Okay. Can I use... hold on, what's this spell? Can I use shape water to, like, levitate myself up there? Just to get my eyes over to see what's going on up there.
The only way for you to do that with shaped water, at least in the quickly, you would have to be repeatedly casting it, and it can't get you that much leverage.
Okay.
It can get.
But this is how I usually walk on the water.
Yeah, you can get onto the water. However, you still need to get about 15 feet up in order to get onto the deck. You can do this normally with shaped water. However, it will take time.
Okay.
And usually when you're coming back on the deck, you have time.
Yeah. Well, it's not like there's initiative, so if anybody has any better ideas.
Well, maybe we need to try to get ourselves up there one way or another.
You do hear the dagger next to you. Fourth plate, right over there. And you see there looks to be a couple of steps kind of built into the wood of the ship, with what looks to be two hooks that are used to steady smaller boats that are attached to the ship.
Oh, okay. So we'll go row it over there, I guess.
Row,
Row.
to the deadly green.
And as you're doing this, Petrichor and Nephra, go ahead and make me another athletics check.
Wow.
9.
Consistent rolls tonight. 14 again.
14 again. All right, with the 9. All right, for a brief second, as you're rowing by it, you feel an intense current start to pull you towards one of these green stacks of sea foam. But Petrichor, while you falter a little bit by the surprise of this sudden current, Nephra, you keep going hard at it. I was currently circumventing the actual current and actually going forward towards where you need to be. However, you do see that the actual hooks themselves are 15 feet up. It seems like you would need to toss a rope or something up there in order to get it hooked on.
Doesn't somebody have rope? Who has rope?
I have rope. I have rope.
Okay.
Yeah, right here. And I'm like, while I'm rowing, I'm also like grabbing.
Just give it to somebody. Let me go in your bag.
You see the silver guard, Ryota, grab it. Okay, I've got it. You see him quickly make a noose at one end and then hang himself.
Oh.
Jesus.
No, I'm kidding. Dark humor aside, you do see him make a little loop at one end and start swinging to throw it up. He makes a throw. Pretty good, actually. He rolled a base 18 for that one.
There you go.
And you see him toss it up and easily just get the hook right there. And you see once he does that, he methodically ties it to one of the hooks on the sinker itself.
Excellent.
So yes. So
Okay,
now,
you're secure.
while you two are also rowing, he is pulling you closer and closer to the ship.
Right. Maybe we want to be close. Who knows? There's something going on. So this is the right ship, though, correct?
It has to be. It's got yellow sails.
It is now.
All right.
But
Go
we
find
do
this
come up
man.
with some kind of plan when we get onto this thing. Like,
I don't. Maybe assess the situation. Glove up. Let's see.
I feel you are fully aware of what this is.
I don't.
We get up there and we fight.
Mhm.
Well,
You see Ryota holding onto the rope. I can keep the boat stable for you all to climb up, but it's gonna take me a little bit to get this set up.
that's fine. You can chill down later.
And by this point,
Yeah.
you are right next to the boat itself.
If I can
All right.
get any type of grippage to get up, I will.
Should
Once you get about 10 feet up, you do get those hollowed out steps that you can like grab onto. But that'll be in a little bit once you start climbing.
Let's motherfucking climb, boys.
And do you all climb?
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
All right. Easily enough. None of you have a negative in your strength score, so even you just need a base 10 to climb a rope. So anybody can do it. Yes, I thought for a split second Nephra had a 8. I'm thinking about this other character.
Yep.
All right. And as you go up, who's going first? I should ask.
I will probably be going last.
I was gonna say I was gonna try to go up as soon as I can get a grip on the railing.
I'll take the middle.
All right, and then we'll say Terry is going after Nephra, but before Petrichor.
Sounds like a plan.
All right. So as you go up, Marshall, if you can kindly switch over to the new thing we're trying out.
What will I have to
That's
do?
a lot of black.
It
Do I
is
have to
for
click
right
on
now.
this?
You
need
have
click
to.
the link that was in the
that's what I
messenger.
call-
Do I have to
Black.
click launch game?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. No, okay. Was not aware.
It's okay.
That's
Whoops.
That's a lot of black.
Mm-hmm.
Block. Oh.
Yes. In front of you, you see this ship, kind of small. The first thing that strikes you is how moist the deck is. And as you look around, you see 5 figures, 2 immediately to the front of you, and then 3 off to your right, towards the bow of the ship. And as you go on there, you do hear what sounds like an old man, kind of shouting in pain towards the stern or to your left. And you see over him a masked individual standing over, seemingly looking down at him. One hand on the man that's groaning, the other hand on the steering wheel of the ship. So what I mean is, you see
3 to the right.
this.
There you go. I was also like, ah!
And then
So
what,
much
so
helpful.
what else am I seeing here?
Hmm?
On there's the masked man with holding another man in a wheel.
Yep, the wheels underneath him.
Right, and then what am I seeing otherwise? Like these other things?
Oh, these creatures, you've seen them before. They are the decrepit bodies of these what look to be ancient warriors that have been materialized out of sea foam. You see in their hands a different assortment of weapons, but they all share this common theme in the term of obsidian glass being used as the cutting material. However, on the actual bow itself, standing at the railing, you see this, what can only be described as a mummified creature similar to these, but the skin of the face has rotten off halfway. It's loosely hanging just over the mouth and the neck area, revealing the skeletal, decrepit, barnacle covered face underneath. They wear some sort of hat, but you can no longer see where the hat ends and the face begins. The smell up here is atrocious.
Yeah.
And that is what you all see.
All right.
Okay.
I will.
So with that said, Everybody roll initiative.
Is there any? Oh, never mind. So much for that.
14. Is it okay? Can we turn down the music a little bit? It's hard for me to hear people.
Yes. I will turn
Yeah, I
down
mean,
and roll
well,
that. All right.
Thank you
How about
kindly.
No
Beautiful.
problem. All right. I'm just trying to figure out how to do initiative.
No worries. We're
There's a
all
little clock.
learning.
There's a little clock-like image in the palette.
I see it. Oh, there it is.
Move that away. How's that looking there, by the way?
All right.
Okay, zoom in a little bit. Perfect. I don't have to move the image at all.
All right. I forgot to name these. So stand by calmly. Arson, what'd you get?
16.
16. Wonderful. Percival.
Should add 23.
Jesus.
23. All right. 23. Petrichor.
14.
14. Can someone roll me for Terry?
I do not have an extra hand.
8.
8.
Nice.
All right. 8 plus her initiative, 12. All right. So 12. Just give me one hot minute here. As you all just calmly decide what you're going to do with yourselves.
Also, I'm really glad that instead of asking me for the PNG files, you took screenshots of each of the images.
Not each of the images. I actually went further and I did the source code. I inspected it, found the HTML URL for it, and then copied that.
Look at this guy.
Right? I'm putting my half semester of computer science to fair use.
Now do it in Python.
Computer science. Yeah. Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, my girlfriend over there off screen.
Her haircut's cute again.
Yes.
She got her haircut recently.
Yeah. I know. McKenna says you have a cute haircut.
Thank you for noticing. She's the only one that ever noticed.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Called out.
I got you, girl. I got you.
All right. So they have a 17.
La flame.
He has a 19. And then we'll say he has a 8. We'll make it a 7, just so Terry goes first. All right. Top of the round. First of all,
Top round, not me.
I am going to use a bonus action to enlighten my Crimson Rite of the Dawn.
ooh.
I
Sounds
cannot hear you
positively
that well,
gaudy.
Mark.
Is it the music or is it him?
Both.
I think it's him. He's a little quiet.
Yeah, Marshall is kind of either a little far away.
That's probably just away.
That's
There you go.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah,
away.
there we go.
The downside to dynamic mics. What is the?
Lost
I
again.
have to remember the damage. What am I at? Matt. Oh, that's right. It is my level. Got it. So, should I round down for because it's half of the rate damage?
Yeah, and you have to round down.
Okay.
Because if you're a player, you round down for everything.
That's not how it used to be.
All right. Yeah, that's Marshall. Tell us about the before times.
Yep, it was round up for everything, no matter what. Because screw everything in what you stand for.
Exactly.
Okay.
Back when Mage Armor wasn't a concentration spell, and you can cast it repeatedly on many people.
All right. So and I will use my Crimson Right with my crossbow. My crossbow.
Yes, yours.
And I'll have
You're
to
in a
spend.
safe place,
unfortunately,
Marshall.
have to spend my. I'll have to unfortunately spend my action to load it, but I'm gonna kind of get myself kind of towards up these steps here.
We'll say that it's already loaded since it's the beginning of combat.
Okay, cool. Well, I'm still gonna
You
get
probably
myself
heard
up
it
on these
was like,
steps
all
here,
right.
and
Okay.
then I'll just fire at this guy.
Alrighty, make me an attack throw, man.
Oh, all right. That should do. That
What?
should be good.
What'd you get?
Hopefully. Oh. All right. My 2 hit was a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be. So when I said like, "Oh, this should hit," I was thinking my 2 hit was much lower. Yeah, it's 21.
Woo!
Yeah, 21 will hit. Go ahead and
I
roll
forgot
damage.
about my bonus to with ranged weapons. Oh, I could have sharpshooter. I forgot. Oh, too late. What is damage?
Your life?
What is my life? That's a great question. Ooh, nice. That'd be 11 damage. Well, so 11 damage, and then if it's undead, an extra 2.
All right, so
Yes. there's
11
plus 2.
damage. All right, so minus 13. All right, you cut into it, and the as the bolt enters the body, you see a brief flash of light emit from it, and you see some of the water, more than usual, cascades off its torso. It just groans as if unfeeling of the strike.
Unfortunately, can't extra attack right now.
No, but we'll say you use your other attack to reload it.
Ooh, okay. That's fancy.
Yeah, I'll say you can give up your
The extra attack to load.
yeah, you can give up one of your actions or your attack actions to load. All right,
Okay.
so that's your turn.
Then I just kind of want to like, because part of getting on the stairs was hopefully to be somewhat in the light of like, how you doing up? What's going on up here? Towards the people at the steering wheel.
All right, I've lost my initiative note. I'm trying to find it. Hang
Luckily,
on.
I can see it.
Oh, I found it.
I can see where
It's
I put,
off screen.
I can see where I put mine.
Don't know where I put my. Okay, I found it. All right, we are good. We're good, Chi. All right. You do see the man, what looks to be an older man in what looks to be. It looks like silver armor, kind of late in, accented with gold on it. However, you do notice that the silver itself, it doesn't look like actual silver. It looks something similar, but a bit more diluted. But it doesn't look like iron either. It's a strange material. And you see there is a large gash going across his chest, and you see the remnants of his sick white beard on his face, where he's been apparently vomiting. At this point, you remember these.
It's not like sick.
No, at this point, you remember these creatures' special ability.
Throw up vomit.
Yes.
Throw up
But-
time, baby.
So the man has turned into the beast.
What? But you do see the masked man is simply there steering
The way you
ship.
described it sounded like the beard, like he had been vomiting. Am I wrong?
Yeah.
Okay.
The bearded man is definitely vomiting. I don't know what you meant by that, but all right, we're gonna keep going with it. All right.
If the man
So
has been vomiting, then I am implying that he is turning. Like how
Potentially.
a man would become a zombie, for example,
right.
by
All right.
likely trying to eat his fellow man.
But
What is a
yes.
man?
What?
A miserable pile of secrets. And on that note, it is now this strange creature's turn, with the face half rotten off. This grotesque being seemingly lifts up its arms, and you see this this bow, this long bow in its hand. One of the arrows tipped with obsidian. The bow itself looks like it should not be able to accurately fire anything, and yet still holding taut to the creature, pulling it back, and it lets one rip on. Let's see here. First of all, you get the lucky shot.
Amazing.
All right. Thankfully, it rolled terribly. It only rolled a 5.
Oh man. Almost
But it's
got me.
multi-attack. Let's do it again.
Yeah.
All right. Second one was still missed. I'm not using that die. As the other arrow two arrows just impact the wood next to you on the railing. And you see this creature seems to be a bit quicker than the others. Oh, cool. And as his bonus action, it'll make another attack. I forgot I put that in.
Oh boy.
This one will hit. That's a dirty 20.
I'm sorry. I put that in.
It's been a while since I looked at these stats for this creature that I made. And I'm like, all right, it has this ability called Martial Fury as a bonus action. It can do an attack.
What is it?
Appropriately named.
Yeah, sure. Yeah. See, I was gonna say a convenient name.
Right. I would show you, but that's spoilers. So that would be 8 damage. 8 piercing damage. I need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
A puke.
Ooh, that's pretty good.
Puke.
That'd be a 22.
God, I really
20.
wish I rolled higher.
A 22 will succeed. You feel a brief wave of nausea hit you from the impact of the arrow. Otherwise, you are safe.
That's right. The man could have been just hit with something.
All right. Next are these smaller creatures, or at least more expendable ones. So they're all going to move in combat with all of you. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Nephra's just going to get a bunch of them on him.
Yay!
All right, and let's begin. It's fine. They only have one attack.
Party. Everybody
You see two-
on our side. Woo!
Kill the cleric party. Woo woo.
Usually 2 of them have great axes. 2 of them have what looks to be great swords.
Fab.
First
Love
attack.
it.
Nephra, what's your AC again?
Well, if we take a look at my little character token here, and okay, never mind. AC is 16.
16. All right. That will not hit you with the 14. Second attack will hit you because that's a 19. And that's 2d6. I rolled 2 6s, so that will be. I'm back, baby.
Fuck me.
That's 15 slashing damage. I need you to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, hang on. So we're gonna take off 15 damage.
And I'm starting from the one, this one right here, the one I just moved. Let's start from that one around.
Okay, you said a
Right, around
Constitution saving
clockwise.
throw.
That means
Yes.
before the rest of them get to attack. That means Nephro. That means
Counterclockwise.
they'll go.
Oh no. That's a 9
That's
Wait.
9.
plus 1. 10. Sorry.
10. You still fail, unfortunately.
Yeah, I figured.
As you're hit with it, the familiar feeling overcomes you, and you start
Oh, here
vomiting
it comes again.
all over the ground. You are incapacitated until the start of their next turn.
No. That completely ruins everything.
No.
I love these creatures, and you hate them. You see, as they look at you, the pits in your eyes. You see the green sea foam arise from them, as well as a little tint of violet in them. Third attack
Oh,
will miss. That's only a 14. Yep. And the fourth one is going to attack you, Petrichor.
yes.
That a 12 doesn't hit you, does it?
I don't think so. Let me go back to the beyond. No, that's not what I want. No, it's a 15.
All right. Awesome. So that doesn't miss. You definitely dodge the longsword strike. Arson, you are incapacitated.
Oh, buddy.
Yep. So it means you can't do anything on your turn, if I remember correctly.
Yes.
Yeah, I just, yeah.
Yeah, you're just covered in sick right now.
Would I have a question. I'm
Yes.
not gonna try this. The moment has passed. But
Uh-huh.
in a case like this where I have a status effect that's incapacitated me, if I had wanted to do Hellish Rebuke on the creature that attacked me, would that incapacitation prevent me from doing that?
I'm going to say no. I'm gonna put Hellish Rebuke right after the attack hits, but right before the damage or the damage effect occurs. So if you want to do it to, it has to be the one that caused the damage to you,
Right.
because no other ones. Well, another one hit you. Oh no, wait, only one hit you. Never mind.
Yeah, one.
So yeah, so only one will hit you. So if you want to do Hellish Rebuke, go for it.
Okay.
You should have seen the-
what I would want to do.
Yeah, you should have seen the conversation that was going in my brain.
So it will need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Wonderful. What's your DC?
My DC is 15.
15. It just fails.
Okay. So in that case,
So it takes all the damage.
which will add up to. Ooh! The number of the beast. I rolled 3 6s.
Ooh, so 18 total on
18 points of damage.
that creature. Fire. All right. Cool. It's not looking too hot as you actually smell the scent of rotten flesh now hits you as burnt rotten flesh, as the majority of this thing goes up in steam from the hellfire that encompasses its entire body. When it emerges back, you see it's almost reduced just to the skeletal parts, but it's still standing barely, and the water slowly is reforming its body as it stands there. But yes, and now you're incapacitated, Nephra.
Okay.
And you can still move. Funnily enough, you can actually, it just stops you from taking actions and reactions.
Got it.
So if you want to move away and provoke an opportunity attack, go for it.
It's not my. Is it my turn yet?
It still is your turn technically.
Oh yeah.
you
it is my turn.
were after.
Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. So yeah, that's gonna provoke. Oh god. Where can I go? Oh man, it's such a hard decision because one attack can clearly do a lot of damage. But if I don't move, they're gonna attack me anyway. No, I'm incapacitated. I can't do that. Oh, life is a highway. Okay. I don't think I have any other options, so I'm just gonna have to do it. I'm gonna move 5, 10,
All right.
15. Yeah, I'm gonna move to that section right there at the foot of the stairs.
So you're provoking 4 attacks of opportunity.
Is it? Yeah, because they're all within that.
Yeah. I was gonna say you're surrounded.
It was unfortunate. You were just the closest one to them.
So yeah, if any of y'all have like a Revivify, that's probably gonna come in handy in a moment.
We got fucking nothing, my dude.
Boy, you're the only spellcaster with any type of divine spells.
Then maybe.
And you are one of 2
Maybe.
casters.
Maybe.
Maybe I should have been a caster though.
maybe we need to get y'all some spells.
You'll need.
Unfortunately, multi-classing is not a viable option for every type of character trait.
I know. I'm just saying in general.
Y'all
Maybe we
need
to visit
religion.
the old potion shop on the water after this.
That's
All right,
really been
so-
our biggest crutch.
Nefra, are you actually moving, or are you staying there and doing something else?
Can I? I mean, I don't want to meta, but could I stay if I'm regretting that decision now?
Yes. I'll
Okay.
let you do that.
I'm going to stay. I will most assuredly get attacked before my next turn, but I'm going to stay.
Okay.
I'm going to take it that way.
So sounds good.
I will end my turn.
Petrichor?
Me. Okay. Let me see what I can do. Let's see. Okay. So I am going to use my staff on the guy directly in front of me.
All right, the thwack staff comes out.
Bam!
Go for it. The bells ring out.
Oh, excuse me. Plus is oh, that is a 9. 15.
15. 15 does hit this creature.
Woohoo! All right, I'm gonna smack him real hard. This is.
All right, Terry's here, bitches.
Oh, hello,
Hey,
friend.
boom.
It'd be 7 damage.
7 damage?
Yeah.
All right, it's still up.
Okay. I am going to use my bonus action to.
You have 2 attacks.
Oh, that's right.
Bonus
Okay.
action?
It's been a while. It's been a while. I'm gonna smack him again.
Okay, go for it. So with your second attack.
Um.
I'm gonna use my Bowie action, which is a
17.
free attack in which I have this knife.
It's been given to me by David Bowie himself. What was that,
That's
Petrichor?
not nice.
17. Yeah.
17.
Yeah.
And with that, you impact this creature. You see, as you hit it once, the majority of its torso kind of goes in a crooked angle as you impact it. As you bring it back down, putting your full weight behind it, you do actually cut into this pungent matter that is his body, cut it in half, and it falls down in actual sea foam.
Oh.
As you
Well,
kill it.
I killed it. Okay, cool. All right.
Well,
All right. Yeah, we'll go with that. Let's see. I have bonus action.
Yes. You can move before you do your bonus action.
Yes,
too.
I will. I am going to. Let's see. I am going to come to. Best way to do this. I'm gonna move here. Can I? Oh, I can. Woohoo! There. Wait, what's this? That? Ah. Okay, I'm gonna move there. I'm gonna do flurry of blows on this guy.
All right, go ahead and make me 2 more attacks.
First one.
Now, unfortunately, they are not at advantage because Nefra is incapacitated.
Okay. 14 is the first one.
For 14 to hit.
Yeah.
All right.
And then
Yep.
the second one is 9 to hit.
The 9 will miss, but the 14 does hit just barely. Go ahead and roll damage for that one.
Alrighty. That's me a 6 total damage.
6 damage. All right. Still up, but you managed to. Are you punching into it or are you attacking with the staff?
I'm gonna attack it with the staff. I'm gonna try not to touch the guy.
All right. Typical to Petrichor fashion, you're trying not to touch this thing, but you're actually hitting it this time. So it's not typical to Petrichor fashion. You're actually doing damage.
Woohoo!
Proud of you. All right. Terry, it is your turn. You were in melee with one of them, but it was quickly dispatched by Petrichor herself. And now you are about 10 feet away from each one of these decrepit water creatures. What do you do? There are 3 of them. Technically 4. One of them's off on the stern, shooting arrows at everybody.
Okay. I'm going to twin spell Ice Knife, one at the arrow guy and one at the one Petrichor's.
All right, the one you'll be at.
Nice.
So, okay, so go ahead. Can you roll right now, or are you in a car?
I'm driving.
Okay, that's fair. So, I'm gonna need Nephra and Percival. Go ahead and roll me the 2 spell attack throws for Terry.
Got it.
Yeah, and then
See,
Nephra.
you should trust me because I rolled an 18.
Did you roll an 18?
I did.
Wait, what did you say?
I said, see, you should trust me because I rolled an 18.
Oh, okay. And then Nephra, what'd you get?
14.
14. Okay, so with Terry's absurdly high spell attack bonus, they will both hit. Nephra and Petrichor, I need you both to make me, I want to say... Let me
Death
see.
saving.
Yeah, I was going to say it. Nephra just takes the death hit.
No,
No,
Nephra's incapacitated, but he's not
Oh, I thought he
unconscious.
was. Okay. I thought he was unconscious.
No, it's a regular save for him. It doesn't stop him from taking saves.
He just did a vomit. That's
No.
all.
No, I thought
That's true.
I thought he got knocked unconscious
No, just doing a vomit.
No.
at some point.
So-
That's next turn.
Okay.
Yeah, I need Nephra and Petrichor to make me dexterity saving throws as the ice knife goes off near them.
Oh no.
Or it may happen now.
Oh no.
Being knocked
Mine was a
unconscious may happen now.
17.
17, you
So
succeed.
yeah.
This creature fails. That won't get hit by the actual thing. So let's see here. Nephra, what'd you get?
11.
11. All right. So I'm just rolling the damage here. All right, a 2 and a 7. So we'll say the bigger guy gets the 7, and the ice knife explodes around him, nonchalant. This one will take 2 damage, the one next to the 2 of you, and then both. Did you both succeed? Or never? What'd you get again?
11.
11.
11. And Petrichor, what'd you get?
17.
17.
Were any of
Petrichor, you
those
succeed.
numbers a 1?
What? No.
Were any of those done? Okay. Don't forget about that.
Right. Oh, one of them was. All right, cool. So, cool. Petrichor, you take 5 cold damage.
Oh, okay.
And if you're resistant to it, you are not.
I'm not.
Because Terry is attacking with it. Right, you're resistant to acid. Nephra, you take 10 cold damage. But so is the guy next to you. Who then
In my
dies?
defense, I was not aware that so many people were so close to so many enemies.
Yeah, we're very surrounded right now. We're very surrounded.
No,
All
you're
right,
playing to you're
next
playing to
time,
your
next-
strengths. It's fine. It's typical
It's okay,
Terry.
you-
fashion.
You took someone out, and not a friend though, which is good. Ideal.
All right, Terry, is that your turn?
Yeah, I'll be done for now.
All right. It's now the masked figure's turn. He stands there steering the ship. You see him look down at the older man, seemingly checking the wounds as best he can while still maintaining control of the ship. You see him look down and for a second just stare at Terry for a while.
I don't believe he.
Everyone be staring at Terry.
All right, just looking at Terry and then looking back at the enemies at hand.
All
But
the bitches
otherwise,
want this bitch.
he doesn't do anything. Percival, top of the round is not your turn.
Did he answer my question? I don't believe he did.
No, he did not. And the other guy's too much in pain to answer.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just take your silence for what I can.
Percival, since you're this close, go ahead and make me a perception check.
Where's our? I was gonna say, is the dagger in combat here?
He hasn't reached up to you yet. He's
Okay.
still securing the ship.
So what do you want me to do? What was that?
Perception, my dude.
Ah.
Tell me it was a natural one.
I don't know. It went like it rolled all the way across my desk and off the back. So now it's
Sounds about right.
Now it is next to my power strip. So I rolled a different dice instead.
That's fair. What'd you get?
So that was 21 total.
21 total. With a 21, when you look up at this man, the golden mask is kind of covered up with a hood, kind of hiding the other features that you might be able to recognize this person. He looks like a man, but you're not quite sure. The thing that really strikes you, though, is the fact that mask looks almost exactly like an exact replica of the one that Captain Brand wears.
Oh. Interesting.
They must be kept alive. We must know. And I will know when we
Sean Patrick
kill
said,
these
I
things.
forgot to text him, but he said he left.
All right, but yes, so it is your turn.
All right. Well, I'm just gonna move myself like up here, just so I could shoot down at the others. So I'm gonna shoot at the one over here.
Mm-hmm.
Haha. 16.
16 will hit.
Awesome.
Nice.
Ha! Awesome.
What'd you get?
11. So same damage as last time.
All right, 11. It's still standing.
Well, that's the 11 without, I guess, adding the radiant. I guess I could add it for you.
Right. All right, so 13. Still up.
Okay.
Bonus action, reload. Attack action. Your second attack. What are you doing?
Oh, okay. I guess I forgot you kind of do it as a split. Then I
Yeah.
will shoot the one in front of Petrichor.
Go for it.
29.
One moment in the Flash comics where he's thinking about a million ways to dodge a bullet, but he's thinking too much that he doesn't actually move and he gets hit by the bullet.
So with the radiant damage, it is 11.
Even though I'm close to death. So, Terry, I'm using my bonus action. I'm casting Shield of Faith on you.
Oh.
At first level.
I probably don't
You
feel
have a plus 2 to your AC.
All right. Terry's AC is now 19.
Oh my god.
Wow.
You elusive little girl.
It's my skin. It's all furry.
It's my skin.
I moisturize it every day with fish oil. It's now scaly.
Ew.
All right.
Don't be
So
judging people's moisturized skin, Janasi.
Right.
Talk about moisture.
Person made of water.
Petrichor with your ever moisturized skin. It's now
Yes.
your turn.
All right. I am
Never thought I
going
had see that.
to. I just rolled before I even said I was gonna do.
It's fine.
I am going to unarmed strike, just punch the guy in front of me because I'm pretty sure he's close to death. So yeah, and that was I rolled and 16.
A 16. All right, let me see here. 16 to hit the guy in front of you?
Mm-hmm.
It will hit. Roll damage.
Woohoo. This one. 7.
7. And with that,
He dead
with the thwack staff,
with a punch.
with a punch, you punch his block off.
Yes.
As you punch the water kind of vanishes away in this greenish array spectacularly. Had Nephros remained where he was, he would have been covered with it.
Oh
and
boy.
maybe had made another Constitution saving throw.
Oh boy.
But then the entire creature dissolves into green steam foam.
Fabulous.
Yes.
Okay. I am going to do a I'm gonna do a run. I'm gonna run here. And then I'm going to whack him with my thwack staff here.
All right.
Doing a run, go.
Time for a weapon.
I'm not good at math. 15
15.
to hit.
Oh. All right. He is standing 10 feet above you.
Who? What?
Because you stepped onto the staircase right there.
Yeah.
Those lead down. He's on the
Well,
bow.
I can make it up here. I'm a fast girl.
Yes, so you can get up there.
Okay. I didn't realize which stairs or which. Okay, now here I am.
All right. Now, what was the attack roll again?
Thwack staff. 15 to hit.
15 to hit. 15 will hit.
Okay, cool. I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to do this. 7.
7 damage. All right. Take 7 damage.
And then I'm going to do a bonus action. Punch him in the face.
Go for it.
Oh, I gotta roll it. That's silly me. 6. 12. I don't know if that will hit.
12 to hit.
Yeah.
12 will unfortunately miss.
Yeah. Got it. Alright.
All right. You deal some significant damage to this creature.
Mm-hmm.
However, it's still staying up, and you see it's holding its great axe at the ready to strike at you when it comes to its turn.
Mm-hmm.
Is that your turn?
Yes, sir.
Terry.
Give me a sec. I got home. I got everything set up, but I want to do a thing, and it's gonna take me a sec. Give me a minute.
No worries, man. I've given you my life.
Yes. Okay. Are you able to see what I'm doing here, Fran?
In what way?
On the thing.
Yes.
Excellent. All right. I want to use Sleet Storm.
Ooh.
All right. Explain to me what Sleet Storm does.
Until the spell ends, freezing rain and sleet fall in a 20-foot tall cylinder with a 40-foot radius centered on a point you choose within range. The area is heavily obscured, and exposed flames in the area are doused. The ground in the area is covered with slick ice, making making it difficult terrain. When a creature enters the spell area for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, it must make a dexterity saving throw. On a failed save, it falls prone. If a creature starts its turn in the spell's area and is concentrating on a spell, the creature must make a successful Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC or lose concentration.
Boy.
All right. So let me see here. So, what you cast is a lot of things.
Well, I mean, it's one spell, but yes. And
Yes.
It does a lot, though.
if you can see this, that's where I wanted to start.
All right. From there, going that way.
Right, because it's 40 to 20. If I'm reading it right.
Okay. And where was the point you wanted to start it again? Right there?
Yes, that's where I want it to be centered on.
5, 10.
Hopefully, two.
So this will cover the entire ship.
The front half, at the very least.
Ah.
Oh wait, hold on. Is this guy right here? Is that an enemy? I'm sorry.
They're
I
all
just got
dead.
here.
Sorry, the ones with the X's are dead enemies.
Is this one an enemy right here?
Yes.
Yes.
He's still alive.
Okay, move that so that he's in there.
All right. Let's see if I can. Hey, look at that.
So yeah. That's what Terry wants.
That's a terrible one.
All right. So, when the creature enters the spell area, or starts its turn there, cool. All right. Sounds good. So I'm gonna say On their turn, they'll have to make the dexterity save. All right. So as you all see, you see Terry hold up a hand, and immediately you see the rain that you also expected falling begins to fall, but seemingly concentrate on this area, and you see bits of sleet impacting this area as well. And you see what looks to be this storm of rain and sleet disrupting everything there. Devastating. You see these creatures are getting ravaged by this thing. Is there anything else you want to do, Terry?
Am I able to take a bonus action despite it being a concentration spell?
It depends. What are you planning to do?
I was hoping to pop Wild's Embrace.
Do what?
Turn on Wild's Embrace for the Embrace of the Art. That's what it is for the temp HP and spell attack.
Oh yeah, go for it.
All right, I will do that then.
All right. And as you all see, as she's casting this, you see her nails elongate ever so slightly. The stripes on her face deepen to be more prominent, and her eyes kind of narrow, and their slits at least become more of slitted eyes as she goes into her wild embrace.
You know what killed the sea creatures? The ice age.
Oh my god.
Oh boy.
Do you have inspiration?
You ask that every time. Yes.
He has never
Yes, you
used
do.
it.
You stingy bastard. I might just impose a 1 inspiration per session rule right now, because you guys never use
Hey, I used mine.
once.
I haven't gotten
Alright.
one.
What if we need it for a boss fight?
I used the one I got.
That's fair.
I don't know what to
All
tell
right.
you. I can't use anymore.
So Terry, that's your turn.
Yep,
You
I've
see-
done everything I can.
You see this mass figure is still try regain control of the button. Oh, do you stand up, Terry?
Oh, yeah, I forgot about the proneness. Yes, I'm up. I stand up first, do the sleep thing, then pop Wild's.
Yes. And then Petrichor, I forgot that standing up will also take half your movement.
Yeah.
So you wouldn't have been able to get there, but I didn't catch it, so I'm gonna let you just be there.
Ah, that's right. Yes, standing is a thing. Okay.
Yes. Yes. All right. So the master figure is going to look on, regard all this, and just manage to right the ship back one more time to how it's supposed to be. And you see he's trying to move it away from the pillars of sea foam, but they seem to be moving along with the ship itself. All right. Next one up is the two guys right there who need to make dexterity saving throws. Let me see here. Terry, what's your DC real quick?
Spell save?
Yes, spell save DC.
Alright, 1 sec. Let me see if Wild's Embrace enhances it.
It does not.
Oh, then 15.
15. All right. 1 fails, 1 succeeds. So we'll say this one right here falls prone. All right. Is there anything else Sleet Storm does?
Makes the area heavily obscured, so if the archer guy's up there, he's gonna have a hard time seeing. It's
As
also
well.
difficult terrain, so anyone moving around, takes whatever difficult terrain is. I think double speed or whatever.
All right.
Half speed.
Half speed. Okay.
You don't want me to go super
So-
fast. I mean, they're sliding on the ice
Yeah.
super fast.
Yeah.
but-
That's what I meant. I just forgot. And if they're making a spell, they have to do a Constitution saving throw, or they lose
Yeah.
Constitution.
Got it. So the one next to you, Petrichor, will use his hand up since it's the beginning of its turn.
Yep.
And then it will attack you.
Yep.
A 21 will hit.
Ouch. Wait, so he made it through the dex save?
It failed the dex save, but it falls prone because of it.
Yeah.
And then you use half his movement to get up.
Uh.
And now it's attacking you.
Gahadit.
Yes. With 21, it will hit, and you take 10 damage.
Okay.
Make a Constitution saving throw.
All right, boys. All right. Constitution saving throw. I think that's gonna be good. That's a 19.
19. Yep, you are not sick.
Yay.
All right, the other one is going to move 5, 10, 15, but can only move there. All right, and that's their turn. Top of the round, Percival.
So it's obscured.
Yep, so you can't see in there either.
Heavily obscured. You're welcome. I realized way too late that all the spells and stuff I pick is for like solo stuff. I am no good in the group.
Well,
it fits your
I'll
character
just use
so
this
well.
as an opportunity to.
It kind of does, really.
I'll just use this as an opportunity to. I'll use the bonus action to load the crossbow.
Okay.
I'll kind of quickly go around, just be like, "We'll be back. We'll talk about this later." And I'm gonna kind of put myself right on top of this guy.
All right.
And take a semi-readied position for anybody that comes out of the frost.
Sounds good.
Ready to fire.
All right. So then you're holding your action for anybody that comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else you'd like to do?
No, because I have to hold my action. So yeah.
All right. On a initiative 20, you see this time on the port side of the ship, the right side, you see two of the large pillars of sea foam, similar to the other ones on the other side, impact the side of the ship, rocking it over to that side. I need everybody to make me dexterity saving throws.
Hey, I can do that myself now. Yay!
Yay! Now it's all your fault if you roll badly.
Dex?
Yes.
Yeah, 19.
I got 15.
Nice. Nephro.
15.
15. Nice. Percival.
11.
11.
You did say
Percival.
saving throw, right?
Yes.
Okay, yep, 15. Okay.
Does that change it
Alright.
for me? No, it does not.
Percival, you
11.
fall prone.
Damn it.
As you land out there, you kind of hit your head against the obsidian blade of the great axe of the creature that used to be beneath you, but now you're just laying in a puddle of green sea foam. It feels kind of icky, and you take 2 bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Ow.
And you are now prone. There we go. All right. It is now the main creature's turn. Seeing this turn of event, it's going to move this way. You see Petrichor next to you. This creature emerges out.
Leave me alone! Leave
Did he
me
make his deck
alone!
save for starting in the spell?
Oh, right. I just assumed it already was prone. Let me roll. It does, actually. It rolls a 18. But it will go to where it was, next to Petrichor. Petrichor, you see this thing now slightly frosted over coming out. The skin now more than halfway off. It's barely attached to the rotting
Yuck.
mess that is that. It looks at you and you see in its hand looks to be a great sword.
Uh-huh.
And you see the bow slung behind it. And it raises up to make 2 attacks against you.
Uh-huh.
First attack will be a 19.
Uh-huh.
And that'll be for him, it's +4. 10 damage. I need to make me a Constitution saving throw.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
Arson, I'd like to let you know that one way or another, it's going to be 30 feet.
What was it? Constitution?
Yes.
Constitution, where are you? 10.
10. All right. Unfortunately,
Yep.
the minute it impacts you, you feel this wave of nausea.
Uh-huh.
You're now puking out your stomach.
Yeah.
It will unfortunately make another attack against you.
Uh-huh.
That's just a 10 to hit.
No.
Yeah, that will miss. But it'll use his
God.
martial fury to make one more attack against you. That is a dirty 20.
Yeah. No matter what he gets, if he gets more than a 3, then I'm out.
You are out as
Yes.
you take 11 damage.
Uh-huh.
You are now unconscious.
I'm out.
Yes, we're just gonna put it. Hang on.
A
That's
wolf
not the
skull and
right
crossbones.
Yeah. Ooh.
Ooh.
All right. So we should put the X right there. Hang on. There's a skull and crossbones. You're right. There we go.
There we go.
So now unconscious. And let's see. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As it just walks over you, Petrichor,
Mm-hmm.
he continues down the stairs towards the rest of the performers. All right. And that's its turn. This one right here, on its own initiative count, since it's still up, will succeed. And it will come out of the sleet storm. And the minute it comes out, first of all, for some reason I was about to call you Petrichor. I'm like, that's not right.
No, that's me.
You have your readied action.
Oh, I still get that even though I'm prone now?
Yes, I believe you. Hang on, let me see. Prone. Prone does not give you disadvantages on the attack.
But being within 5 feet does, so.
I'm going to say the minute you start seeing it, I'm going to throw you a bone here. Say you start seeing it right as it was coming out, so it was still outside that 5 feet thing.
Got it. Well, that's a 20.
20 will hit.
Awesome. Ha! Went for a strong throw, and it did no difference compared to much of the other attacks. That makes it a total of 12.
12. All right. Well, that's enough for that one. It's been previously damaged before. As the minute you shoot it, you actually shoot the head. And in a burst of radiant energy, it blasts off. The creature lumber a little bit, drops its weapon, and collapses into green sea foam.
See, that's why you should aim for the head.
And yes, so that's its turn because there's no more. Arson.
See? I got you this time.
Arson sees.
Hey, don't smell that. Stop. Don't yell at me.
Yes, I'm listening.
Arsen sees that Petrichor has been knocked unconscious by this horrible trash monster.
What's up?
And becomes extremely angry.
Probably-
His eyes go completely black.
Ooh.
He moves 5, 10, 15.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
20 to this creature.
Boy.
You
What are you
fool.
doing? What are you doing? Oh my god. He had X Games mode.
Ooh.
You about to get a
He
slap
ain't
in
no
the back
one's
of the
fool.
head when
He,
this fight's over.
He rushes forward with his hand that isn't holding his glaive or anything.
Hmm.
And as he does, this like dark shadow sort of like forms over it, like flows over like veins that are like popping all across. And he grabs on and latches onto this thing and casts Vampiric Touch.
Oh.
As he
Oh.
does so, the shield of faith that was protecting Terry vanishes. And this thing needs to. Let's see here. I need to make a melee spell attack.
Yes, you do.
That's gonna be. Ooh, that's not too bad. 21.
21 will hit.
Okay.
Go ahead, roll me
3d6.
3d6. Yep, 3d6 necrotic.
And 5 miss. Okay, fine. 13 points of damage.
13 points of damage.
And
Alright.
half of it, I believe, rounded down, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
I take in.
Yeah, so you take 3 points back.
Out of 13?
Yes.
15. Half the amount.
And then half that because of damage resistance.
Oh, okay.
But you regain 3 hit points.
Okay.
And
we're
do
getting
some
hit
significant
points.
damage to this thing. As you feel the influence of the being inside of you reach out and snatch at this thing's life force. You feel the sickly feeling as once it enters you, that pungent smell somehow gets inside of you, and you feel it in your very bones.
Mm-hmm.
But it gives you strength, strangely enough, as that is what you do.
He fights like Mace Windu.
Is there anything else you'd like to do, Arson?
I can't move twice, right? Once I've moved, that's it.
You can still move.
Oh.
Yeah, think of it like a
Okay.
pool.
Well, now that I've given myself a tiny bit more leeway, flipping this guy off as I go, I'm gonna go 5. Well, I don't know if this will work. Let me know if this works. Can I move 5 here, and then 5 here to the stairway?
If you
Can I
do,
move
you
it
have to
like-
make a dexterity saving throw.
Okay, I'm gonna
Because
do that.
you're entering the sleet storm.
It's worth it. It's worth it.
I'm worth it.
Let's see. It's a 17.
That'll do.
That'll do. All right, you're not subjected to the effects of it.
Well,
But it is
how-
still difficult terrain. How much speed did you have left while you were there?
That was 10 feet I had left that I was using.
10 feet?
Mhm.
10 feet. Go in. You'll be stuck there in the sleet storm.
I'm helping.
Since that wouldn't be a 5-foot step, that would be a 10-foot step. Going into the sleet storm itself.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I can just hang out here for a little bit. I'm Gucci.
That's not.
This
You're
is
not
why I hang up-
Gucci. You're not Gucci and you're not Prada right now. Like,
I'm Fenty then.
you're barely Louis
This is why I
Vuitton.
hang up on a
You
close
gotta
Louis.
fix
away
that.
from everything.
Ah.
Arson, is that what you want to do?
I've got. I got
Vogan,
nothing
baby,
else. I
Vogan.
got nothing else.
All right.
Those are the
Sounds
sounds
good.
of a man who is
Dying inside.
lost all
Fed up
their
with my
abilities.
shenanigans.
Patrick Core, make me a death saving throw.
Sounds good, my friend. That's an 11.
One success. All right, Terry, it's now your turn.
All right. I'm done with all the AOE shenanigans. It's way worse than it's helping. Okay. All right.
Are you dismissing it then?
No, come on. I'm not
Oh.
crazy.
I'm done with the AoE. It's harming
think
more
this
than it's
is?
hurting. So you're gonna take it away. Why would I do that?
No. It's there. It's done its job. It can only get better, right? There's
Let's
no
not
way
say
he'll
things
die
we
in
can't
there.
take back.
All right. I'm gonna twin spell Ray of Frost on these two.
On which two?
On this one and that one.
Ray of Frost. I would say for the one inside, you will have to do a disadvantage since he's an obscured object.
Oh
And
yeah.
technically,
definitely.
from
No,
your
I'll-
vantage, from your vantage point, you will also have to make disadvantage on the other one because he is on the other side of the sleet storm. Don't have a clear visual on him.
Oh, you know what? That's a good point. I'm assuming this is some sort of crow's nest sort of dealie.
That's the mast, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So, is it 5 or 10 feet every square?
5. God
5.
damn it, it was 10.
15. That'll do.
Yes.
Okay. Now, I'll still twin spell, but I want to make sure I have a better chance of shooting at him.
Got it. Go ahead and roll me an attack throw for the really nasty guy.
Alrighty. Oh, shit. There we go. Let's see. Oh, that's right. I have my Wild Embrace on.
Yeah.
That helps, right?
Yep. You get to add your charisma modifiers.
Oh, shit. Yeah, that makes it a 19 then.
Well, that's are you rolling to hit or damage?
Hit.
All right. It only works for the damage, not for the
Oh,
hit.
then it's a 15.
15? 15 will barely miss for that one.
Damn it. And then the other one's at disadvantage?
Yes.
Okay. Oh. Well, one I rolled a 19, then an 18, so...
They will both hit. Yeah, they'll hit. Go ahead and roll damage. So it's 2d8 plus 4.
$16.
16. All right. That one right there has not been hit yet, but now it has. And you can't really see it, but it's not doing too great. All right. Terry, is that your turn?
Yes.
Wunderbar. The masked figure, as is looking at you, sees the issues going on. However, he is restricted just to the wheel, and he does manage to refix the ship again back to its proper level state. As he struggles, you see him gripping now no longer gripping the old man next to him, who has since quieted down, but grabbing something he's wearing around his neck. But he doesn't say anything. All right, next, these creatures are going to move. This one is, they need to make dexterity saving throws first. They will both fail.
Ha.
So they both fall prone,
Well,
but they both get up.
Yikes.
Yeah, 5, 10. 5, 10. All right. First attack is going to be on Nephra. That is a 12.
It won't hit. It will miss.
Second attack will be a 7.
It will also miss.
Yes. Oh, wait, they're flanking. All right, those are the 2 attacks for the first one, or the 2 rolls for the first one. This one is an 18 and a 4, so it'll be a 23 to hit.
It hits.
Nephra, you take 5 damage. I rolled snake eyes.
Snake eyes.
All right, and that's their turn. Top of the round, Percival.
All right. I can't see in there still. I'm gonna get up.
Yes. So you have 15 feet of movement.
Yes. So. Can I
go charge
still
it in.
within
What's the worst thing?
15 do my finagle to get up here?
5, 10, 15. Yep.
Okay.
So now you're behind Terry. Do you just shoot her in the face?
I am
No,
on steps,
please. I'm all
which means
magic.
that I am in fact on a slight incline, which means I could shoot over her at the bean guy.
You underestimate my power. Oh, never mind. Hold on.
Mean guy.
Yes. You're attacking with the
16.
crossbow, right?
Yes.
What damage is the crossbow and what damage is the extra stuff?
Well, so
Oh, that's 16 is to hit, right?
yes.
16 will barely hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay.
Separate the two things.
Well, so that's the thing is I have to double check if I do have to separate the two things. So it looks like it is just the extra damage is that. Just because of the fact that more of part of the wording when you read the right itself, it just makes it seem like that part is.
Hey, is it a bonus action to dismiss a spell, or does it?
It's a just free action. You just stop thinking about it.
Okay.
All right. Then. Outside, I would have had a bonus action load. That'll be unfortunate, but all right. All right, so the crossbow damage is an 8.
All right.
I haven't rolled above a 6 on the damage dice.
And then what's the extra damage?
It's just 2.
2.
Oh, no, wait. Isn't it? That's right. No, it's supposed to be the D4. I forgot. We almost... That happened the last time.
There we go. Roll the D4.
3.
3. All right, 3 added on top of that. You go ahead and roll again for the last one. I think you attacked it once before, or am I mistaken thinking? No, you attacked another one. Never mind. That
was
dead.
on my that was on my ready to action.
All right,
So-
it's still up, but it's bloodied.
Right. So I had a bonus action though I had to load it for this attack. I had to bonus action load.
Yeah.
So I can now only load on my extra attack.
Yes. That's why crossbow extra is really great.
Well, I got 1 feet.
You have 2 feet. Is that your turn?
Yes. It's
All right.
double funny because I did forget. I technically do have 2 feet.
All right. Next, nothing will happen on initiative 20, but it will start raining more everywhere else. As now the creature's turn, the creature 5, 10. It gets its attack opportunity against you. Or, Nefer, you get an attack opportunity against the creature itself as it starts walking away from you.
Taking it.
All right, go for it.
14.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
Okay.
As you go in, you lash out, but the creature seems a bit unearthly faster than you would think.
Uh-huh.
And then it will go up to Terry. He's going to make 2 attacks. Terry, 14 will miss you. Roll 2 14s.
Yay!
But he'll use his martial fury to make a 3rd attack. And that's natural 1.
Oh,
Yay! Step up, bitch!
There we go. Now my luck's turning sour.
Let me show you why they call me the Ice Queen.
All right, 9. What happens on a 9? Give me 1 second as the chart loads. I love how the blood stain always loads in the document first than anything else. I got it. Cool. Awesome. I hope you all have a good memory of what's going on.
uh-huh.
Because right now, I gotta play around with the tools here. Right now, a darkness falls over you.
Boy.
It's imprisoning me. It's all that I see.
The absolute horror.
And that's its turn. As it strikes and misses, you see as it goes forward, an orb of darkness just comes around and envelops everything. No one can see anything, not even yourselves, as is magical darkness. If someone out there has
I know
something
he's
for it,
directly in front of me.
at the very least. However, someone who doesn't know where it is, Arson, it's now your turn.
I just hate. I just hate. I just feel hate.
Now,
Make me a dexterity saving throw.
It's incredible. I can't believe in this day
I
and
can't believe
age.
you've done this.
15.
Oh, I can't believe you've done
15. 15, you'll just save against Terry's DC, so you're not prone. You do remember one being to your top right.
Yes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to move 5 feet north,
All right.
so that I'm now face to face with this thing.
I'll take charge of moving you. Don't worry.
No. Thank you. I am going to. See, I've used that, so there's no going on that one. No going on that. No going on any of those. Let's chance of a higher. It's 16 compared to 14. Yeah, why not? I'm going to reach out, this time with a non-shadowed hand. And I'm casting Sacred Flame on this guy.
All right. Needs to make a, what was it, dex save?
Dex save.
It will fail.
Okay. So that's going to
Smart.
be...
Using the save attack.
The dice, where did they go? It's going to be 11 points of damage.
11 points of damage. It is dead, as that was just what you needed to bring it down.
Nephra doesn't hesitate. He burns this thing, and as he is burning it, he just kind of pushes his way through and right past it.
You stumble. Oh, go for it.
Just like there's a bit of resistance, of course, but he kind of just sort of like shoves it aside as he just goes right on through without even really giving it the time of day. Like he does not care about this thing.
Fuck you.
And he is going to walk up the stairs right to where Petrichor is laying, and he is going to cast Spare the Dying on her.
All right.
Yeah.
So, as you go up, you kind of stumble on the stairs a little bit. But as your hand comes down to naturally catch you, you feel a disgusting, almost sticky liquid to your left hand, and a arm of sorts that's very moist on your right hand. You know that to be Petrichor, and then that's how you cast Spare the Dying. And you think, what moisturizer does she use?
My God.
Amazing.
For somebody who's in the water all the time.
Right?
Crazy,
Petrichor,
man.
you are
Crazy.
stable, so you don't need to make a test
I
saving throw.
am stable.
But it means
Thank
you can't do
you.
anything. Terry, it's now your turn.
Alright, so since I pretty much know he's directly in front of me, this guy's getting a spray of poison at the face.
A poison spray. All right. Go for it.
No. 16.
16. That will hit.
Yay! $18 total.
18 total. All right. You have no idea whether or not it affected. You heard something hissing, but other than that, you heard nothing else. And did you make that attack roll with disadvantage?
No.
Go ahead and roll me another d20.
Damn it.
I think I forgot you were in magical darkness.
Well, yeah, but I know he's directly in front of me. I got a face full of his whiffs.
True, which means you have the close combat disadvantage
Oh.
on you.
I was gonna say that don't make a difference.
Damn it! I
What'd you
just
get?
rolled a 20. That sucks.
Unfortunate. All right, Terry, is that your turn?
Yeah, but I'm gonna dispel sleep since I can't see if it's doing stuff, so I can't be all like high and mighty on my icy horse.
It's now gone. All right, the masked man can't see anything, but he steers the boat true. That creature also cannot see, so I'm just gonna roll something quick. The last known location, it's going to swing and miss because it's not hitting anything. All right, top of the round, Percival. You can't see you can't see anything, man.
Hello?
Terry, you hear Percival yelling behind you, hello.
Hi, how you doing?
Not the question I was going to ask. So
But you see monsters, huh? How's that going for you?
is the big sea monster still alive?
don't know.
I sprayed it filled with poison, so maybe?
Poison.
Hey, if you think I throw an ice knife down on my feet, I'll catch him.
Let's not do that.
Do it.
I bet you I'd catch him, though.
I would attempt to just shoot at the area he was around.
I'm in danger.
You are in danger now.
Make me an attack throw at disadvantage.
Oh yeah. Hey Franny,
What's up?
my total's 11.
Oh, buddy.
I was like, hey dude, but you know what that means?
Roll me
Remember what
percentile
I
as we
said my
got a
bonus was?
natural.
That's a
Both
61.
cops in the dark. Both cops in the dark.
61. Great. This is fantastic.
Oh no.
That's always good.
Everything
Oh,
is
boy.
white.
Marshall, you're not allowed to look.
I wanna though.
No, don't.
But I want to.
You're not allowed to look.
Fine.
All right.
What is
All
happening
right.
to me?
You miss.
Well, that I was gonna presume.
You're coming
All right.
back as an Irish female soldier.
Right. All right. But is there anything else you'd like to do, Percival?
Well, I guess if nothing inherently else happened, I'm gonna bonus action load and extra attack to fire again.
All right.
I didn't
Go
hear
ahead,
Terry
Nick.
cry out in pain, so therefore,
Thankfully not. It was so bad it just went
Hey.
into the water somehow.
now my lowest rolls is
But now I
20.
have
Hey, there
now I
we
have
go.
tetanus.
Go ahead, roll damage. Make sure you separate the bolt and the radiant.
I shall. Aha. 9 bolt, 3 radiant.
9 bolt, 3 radiant. So that's all right. It's getting there. It's almost there. Oh, you can't see it though. All right.
I also now have tinnitus.
Right.
That's better than
It is-
bonitis.
It is now its turn. He will make 2 attacks against Terry at disadvantage. The darkness is still there. A miss. Miss. Third attack. Miss.
And then he missed.
Yeah. 3, 3, and a 5. And then once that happens, the darkness goes away.
Hooray!
Oh, thank God.
Ah,
Yeah.
he's right in front of me.
Ah, 2 Nephras!
What? What?
As Nephra, as you come
What?
up,
Oh no.
you see next to you is another Nephra.
Oh no.
What?
I know what it is.
Why in both campaigns?
I know what
Why?
it is.
Why did this happen twice?
Why does this happen to me?
Why?
That's the other Nephra roll for initiative. Oh, it doesn't roll too great.
What?
I didn't even roll it.
Nephra, what's your current hit points right now?
My current hit points are 8.
Oh,
Cool.
bud.
It is a real good thing it didn't do what I wanted to do.
Yeah. Please.
All right, there we go. And is now in the initiative.
Cool.
What's your... Cool. All right. It's its turn.
All right.
Those are dead. Arson!
Kick it.
Not my real dad.
Take yourself out.
Yeah, Arson.
Can you describe
Kill the
this
fake.
Can you describe this other version of me?
Well,
like
he
wearing
seems
the
to be
same clothes
pointing
as
at
I
you,
am,
which
but-
gives you the urge to then point at him back.
All right.
There was a van in the back.
Squat down a little.
As you see in front of you, this Nephra. What color are your eyes, by the way?
Right
reason?
now they would have actually gone back to normal.
All right. What's
So,
normal?
White.
White. All right.
White.
Its eyes are black at the moment.
Good.
It points a hand out at you, and you hear it say,
Nice.
which you
Yep.
can translate easily to,
Yep.
he's been lying to you this whole time.
I don't like that.
But it's your turn.
No, sir, not a fan. Mm-mm.
I responded, that's bullshit, but I believe it. No, I'm kidding. I'm going to. Oh wow, this is a conundrum. This is weird.
All right, buddy, what are you doing?
Well, okay, so here's the thing: do I make
Yeah.
the JoJo joke, or do I do the JoJo joke?
Do the Joker joke.
Dude, do both.
Yeah, why not? At this point, everything's just gone to hell in a handbasket. Nephra, sort of like takes his left hand and he like clasps onto his own shoulder, looking at this thing, whoever this is, and he says, "Okay, what's one more to the mix? What more hurt could that do?" And I'm gonna cast False Life,
Okay.
which is bolstering myself with a necromantic facsimile of life.
Nice.
So I choose to interpret that as Nephra creating a stand of himself
Oh.
that does nothing but give him 1d4 plus 4 temporary hit points.
Okay.
So let me roll that out. Yeah, 4. So 8 temporary hit points.
Oh my god.
Got it. So you just boister yourself, and an
Yep.
astral Nephra appears behind you
Yep.
with
Looking just a
spikier
little
hair.
buffer. And spikier hair, yeah.
With the power of my stand, shout at the devil.
What's your turn? Or do you want to do anything else?
No, I'm going to stand between this thing and Petrichor.
Oh, trust me, you've been standing.
Yes.
Yeah.
Petrichor,
Yeah.
you are having a deep sleep. You're in pain as well. So you're just stabilized, but you're not doing much. Terry,
Motherfucker.
this creature is still in front of you.
Yeah, I'm a move.
Anybody want to help me out with this?
I would if I could, my pal.
I'm gonna move
You
here.
know, when we get to that turn, my friend.
I'm gonna move here.
It gets an attack opportunity against you.
Yep.
That's cocked somehow. I don't know how that happened. Terry, does a 13 will not hit you, so it misses.
It will not. Shit. Why is everyone always in my way?
Just hit him. It's fine. Percival has not received any damage whatsoever.
Awesome. Now that his attack of opportunity is done, I'm gonna go ahead and move in the center of these guys. So it looks like I did sweet spin kick, murder them all.
Pow.
They're just 4 puddles at this point.
Awesome, I'll take it. So let's see if I do that there.
I was so mighty.
I do
Turned
that
into
there.
puddle.
Yes.
Oh, he's pulling out the ruler. You know it's going to make it good.
Dude, I have so many AoEs. I never once considered, hey, we're fighting on a boat. Why shouldn't do this?
Oh my gosh.
Confined spaces? What do you mean confined spaces?
Nah, screw that.
What do you mean friendly fire is on?
Ocean campaign. What?
Yeah, no, it's
They're,
like-
they're
it's like,
fine. It's
why
just
would I-
fine.
It's like, yeah, it's the exact thing of just like, let me just take the incendiary grenade. Friendly
Oh,
fire
shoot, I
has
was
been
just doing
turned
that.
on.
Never mind, everything's perfect. Oh, fucking, yeah. Here we go. Twin spell, ice knife, this guy. Hopefully that's not the real Nephra. Either way, he's getting hit.
Make me 2 range spell attacks.
You gotcha, but go.
Right, Joker.
Go for it, man.
Alright, you know what? I'm just gonna go roll the second one before I tell you what that one was.
All right.
And
What was the first one, Terry?
you know what? I'm gonna tell you after I tell you this one, which is a 19, which I choose to pick this guy that
Alright.
goes on.
That's a 19. Cool.
And then we'll tell you
What
what
was
that
the
other
first
roll
one?
is
And,
afterward from
and
our
then I'm gonna have
sponsor.
to, and then I'm gonna have to pick up 2 other dice to tell you.
Hey!
Oh
we
God,
do-
there's been too many in this.
Can
We're
we-
tired.
Can we do
Yeah.
a game where like we play Dungeons and Dragons, but it's also a Linus Tech Tips episode? We have to do an ad read every
What?
every
what-
time
oh my
we do
God.
a roll.
What's that god?
All
4
right, I got a
Nephras
13 on
in
that.
my game.
All right.
I'll tell you
So-
the results of this natural one after a word from our sponsor.
Okay, cool. The pseudo Nephra will not succeed. Why, Google, are you activating? Go away. Stop listening in. Okay. So, what'd you roll for the percentile?
13.
13.
This is what happens when I roll my own dice. I can't trust nobody with these.
Oh,
All
this is
right.
so fitting.
So go ahead.
And then I drop my dice. Damn it.
What's the damage for the big guy?
Oh, right. You should
Yeah,
probably roll that.
Go ahead and roll me the AOE for the other guy. And then it's Percival within the range of Ice Knife. Let me double check.
No, it's 5 feet. I mistook it as 10 feet. He's
Yes.
fine. Ghost Nephra over there is.
All right.
Oh,
so
sweet. That's 10. Plus 4 for the Wild Embrace, so 14 on that.
14. All right. That's for the big guy. And then roll my 2d6. And this would be plus 4, technically. No, it would be 2 plus 4. Yep. Jade, roll me 2d6 for the AoE effect on the fake Nephra.
8.
Oh, there we go. 8. All right. So, what you all see, Arson, you see the fake you in front of you. You you bolster yourself temporarily, and you have that astral part of you behind you. Your hair starts flying up ever so slightly as you fill with the anime energy. And then this Arson gets hit by residue ice from the ice blast that missed that creature. and dies.
Wow. Okay.
Not again! I killed Nephra.
Do
Oh.
I feel anything?
Was that the real one?
Do I feel anything from it dying?
Not yet. However,
Wait. Wait.
but
Hold up.
however, the other ice knife will impact the other creature and freeze it solid, reducing its health to 0. As it does that, well, normally I would ask, how would you want to do this? You do that, and you see this massive whale just emerge from the water side of you through one of the stalks of the green foam, just sail over the ship itself, dripping water all over you in this rain. You see a crackle of lightning as it reaches the apex of the jump, then lands on the other side, rocking the boat ever so much.
Slightly. I'm like, yeah,
Right.
so slightly.
Rocking the boat so much, you all think you need to make another dexterity saving throw. This guy dies because I say so.
Oh, I'm just living though. So what do I
Yes.
do? I'm still prone, so it doesn't matter, I guess.
I would say you're awake now because of
I
all
mean,
the
I rolled a 15 naturally.
You're awake, but you're at 0 and you're hurting.
Okay, cool.
Yes, you're
Oh.
barely conscious at this point. As it
Dex?
lands on the other side.
My dex is a 21.
No, you're fine. You didn't need to make a dex save. Yeah. But you're awake now. As it goes to the other side. And you are all out of initiative. As you all stand there looking over the destruction and everything. The whale was a really weird end note to everything. Nephra, your other body disappears. And you see the masked figure move.
Why was
Down
it
the
standing there? Menacingly.
Menacingly.
Right. You see the other figure move from the bow and towards you all. It regards all of you, the mask that resembles a lot like the one that Bran has. Regards each and every single one of you until it falls on you, Terry. And Terry, once it sees you, you see there's a very brief. You unconsciously start looking at this as his Bran in terms of seeing what the body language will tell you. You see a brief quiver in the shoulders. What looks to be either relief or apprehension, or maybe both. But you see the figure come up to you, Terry, and look down. It stands about a good. It stands about a good foot.
Mona.
Yeah, it stands about a good foot above you. And you see as it stands there on its neck, right there on a talisman it's wearing on the sort of metal, you see what looks to be several lines and a symbol that resemble almost like a 6-laced cat o' nine tails. 6 lashes coming down on the symbol. You see this figure move its hand up to the mask and slowly remove it, removing the hood itself as well. And Terry. What you look in front of you is a face you haven't seen in a very long while. It's a face you didn't think you would find here in the random ship in the middle of the refugee armada. A lot of things were going against this. You never thought you would actually see this person ever again. After all, the last time you met, it was at some random place in somewhere in the Eonor province. This man, you found him crying next to your gravestone. And while you didn't get his name, you consoled him and you spent time with him as you listened to his pains and worries and lamentations about the world. In front of you see a slightly scarred man. Slashes a bit around the neck, signifying a skilled adventurer. You see amber eyes, one of which is amber, the other one is a azure blue, looking down at you. what most people would call a handsome face looking down. He seems to be human. However, his longish hair that falls just above the shoulders makes it hard to determine whether or not he is full human or maybe even a half elf. As he looks down at you, you see a brief hint of worry on his face, as for a brief moment it seems as if he's unsure of whether or not to even speak as he looks at you. And as he looks down, he does say, "It's you. I didn't think you would be alive. It's really you."
I
Of all the times we could meet each other again, and you would have come to my aid yet again.
what? Oh, you were the sad guy. Hi, how you been?
Yeah. I'm doing a little bit better, thank you.
Sad guy.
Sorry, I was so distraught back then I never managed to give you my name or get yours.
Oh, that's I was passing through. It was a bad time for both of us. I am Miss Terry Eos.
Missy, it's a pleasure. You see him bow down, grab your hand gently, and move in to kiss it. You don't actually feel his lips on your hand, though. And as you look down, you realize he's kissing the back of his thumb. More showing you the gesture than to actually just laying his lips on you.
You know, that's probably for the best. I've been told my hands are very cold.
But as he looks up at you, "My name is Proto Pain, and you helped me twice now. I am doubly in your debt. You may call me Pro."
You got it, Pro.
As he kind of hunches a little bit, Terry's a little bit smaller than him. As he's holding her hand, you see the medallion just dangle loosely. The symbol on it eerily just staying still as it hangs there. And as the rain falls around you all, you hear what a boom off in the distance. At first you think it's lightning, but in reality it sounds too explosive in a way.
I was gonna say, my first thought is, oh, what again?
And gets to the point where even Proto doesn't even know what it is. And as he looks up, and you hear off to the side Ryota yell out, "Fourth Blade, we have a problem!" As he's climbing up from tying the sinker.
Oh, perfect timing, asshole.
Hey,
Your fight lasted less than a minute.
Oh, well,
It takes a long time to tie these things, let me tell you. But as you all get on the bow and you all look out, what you see a large ship, similar in size to the Ember and the Ashes, emerging from the mist off to the side, rain falling down, a greenish tint all around it, the water around it bubbling in what looks to be sea foam. You see the mast kind of tattered a bit, and you see several signs of battle on its hull. It's approaching you all from the left side, towards the refugee armada, moving to intercept, heading towards the Ember. And you realize now what that sound was. You see out in the distance fire on the Ember, but you're not sure how. Then you look and you see from the ship itself a massive ball of fire is launched and careens over to the Ember. It impacts, and you, for that moment, you start hearing screams as you see the ship emerge closer and closer. Everybody, make me a perception check.
I don't know if I want to.
I got 22.
Perception.
That's a 16.
16.
I got a
Alright.
22 as well.
22.
13.
13. All right. Nefra. Everything's so far away you can't see much from the ship itself, but you can see that there's some significant damage to the Ember, and the Levianka is starting to move to intercept this new ship. Percival. You see a man standing at the bow, holding on the rails. A man cloaked, but whose presence immediately strikes you and chills you to the bone.
Fuck.
Petrichor. On the mast, you see what looks to be a female figure holding onto the ropes. A lightning cackles, and you see a brief flash of red as you look about. And Terry, you look at the ship itself, and on the side, emblazoned like the other two, are the words, "The Spark." And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Delicious.
The fun never
Ah!
ends.
Woohoo! Woohoo, boys! Woohoo!
All right. What's going to happen next week? A lot of fun things, let me tell you. We'll see you all
The whole ship. Woo.
next week. Thank you all for staying in a little late for us. This battle took a little bit, but it's
Yes.
fine. All the pieces are now coming together.
That's right. It's all coming together.
So yeah. So we'll see you all next time.
Confirm.